Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. It is the second episode of the day. It is Christmas Day if you're watching this when it comes out. If you're not watching it when it comes out, it's not Christmas Day at all. It's probably someone in like March or something like that. Anyway, today, episode number 2 of the day, it's going to be in the FA Cup. It is the semi-final match up against Arsenal. We have the chance of making it to an FA Cup final, potentially against a championship side. It's more likely going to be Wolves. Obviously, in between episodes, we've not done anything. We have played one match earlier on today. If you missed it, it was a 1-1 draw with Rotherham. It wasn't ideal, but we did then secure promotion to the Premier League anyway afterwards because West Brom lost or drew or something like that. Okay, so yes, it will be Wolves. They've beaten Cardiff already 3-0 in the other semi-final, so we need to do one over Unai Emery's Arsenal. Don't know how Emery's still in charge of Arsenal, but they're doing good in the Premier League. Well, they were top. They were top until very recently. They do have 2 games in hand. They've dropped down to 3rd place, so they're probably still going to be top once they basically play those 2 games in hand. Also, Moise Kean, top scorer in the Premier League. Great. I mean, everyone was saying I should play him more often. Every time I played him, he never bloody scored. He's now proven a point that maybe I should have played him more often. The starting lineup then for the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley is going to be Dubravka in goal. Jasper van der Werf will be partnering Tosin and Johnny Panzo as part of that back 3. John Souttar is suspended. So, yeah, he's kind of ballsed something up. I'm not sure when he got suspended, but yeah, he's suspended for this match. Emil Krafth and Babel Rahman will be the 2 wing-backs. Isaac Hayden with JPG in the middle. Abdul Rahman will be the attacking midfielder. Joel Linton and Joey Martinez will be the 2 strikers. Hopefully, they can keep scoring goals. They've kind of got back to scoring ways, but not as well as I'd like them to. Today is a good day for them to score some more goals. So Arsenal are not going easy on us, are they? That's a strong side. That's a very strong side. Pepe is playing. They've got Tielemans, who they signed. Lucas Digne, who obviously sold to them from Everton. They are playing Eddie Nketiah. Is that how we say it? As their striker, Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry's back at Arsenal? Why has he done that? They sold him for £4.1 million and bought him back for nearly £60 million. That is stupid. Now, obviously, I would love to get to an FA Cup final. An FA Cup final from the Championship would be pretty much unheard of. I think the last team to do it was Millwall a few years ago, but it's Arsenal. They're a very good side. We've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. There is a highlight. It's a penalty. It's a penalty already. Joey Martinez has conceded a penalty after 5 minutes. Who is stepping up to take it for Arsenal then? Come on, Martin, do the business. Dubravka versus Nicolas Pepe. Dubravka went the right way. It is 1-0 to Arsenal, 5.5 minutes on the clock. Joe Martinez, so far, he's annoyed me. I'm not going to lie, he's annoyed me quite a lot. We're going to lose this one like 3-0, aren't we? We're going to get to the semi-final and just go out ridiculously badly. 20 minutes now on the clock. We're starting to have some chances. We're not seeing them, but we're starting to have some apparently. Still no highlights. 10 minutes left to play of the first half. I'm going to do a demand more. We are probably doing okay. 5 shots, just 2 on target. They've had 5 as well. There's been literally 1 highlight for all of the first half, and it was the penalty. We've got the second one right before the half-time whistle goes. Nacho Monreal crosses the ball across, and Yuri Tielemans collects it. Van der Beek. Tielemans once again. Lucas Digne on the left. Plays it on the floor to Gnabry. What's happened? It's a half-time. It's a half-time. There you go. I don't know what went on there. That was weird. Well, the penalty was a bit annoying. The fact we've not had any highlights as well was a little bit frustrating. I'm going to do an assertive, we've been the better team. No, I'm happy. I am happy. It's only 1-0 and it's a penalty. Isaac Hayden, JPG and Krafth are the players who aren't performing at the moment. Van der Werf with a free kick inside his own half. 5 minutes of the second half played. Monreal heads forward. Johnny Panzo collects it though for Newcastle. Plays the ball forward. Joel Linton into the area. He's nicked the ball away. How has he not scored that? How has Joel Linton not scored that? Leno gracefully clutches the ball to his chest. Right, we are doing some changes. Mickey Obafemi is coming on. Hayden is going to come off as well for Matty Longstaff. Emil Krafth for Marlo Vasquez. So Vasquez is a player who I signed in January. He's not a right back. We are training him up to be a wing back. He can't cross. He's got wonderful first touch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know why we're doing it, to be honest, but we're doing it anyway. We've done all our subs in the 56th minute. We've got a highlight, but I don't know whether this is because we were doing some substitutions or whether something's actually happening. Joey Martinez is in on goal and just places it wide of the post, and that's the last time. He was offside as well. That's the last time we're going to see Joey. Been a rather dull game, hasn't it? It's 1-0, it's a penalty. It's 70 minutes now on the clock. Arsenal with the ball. Matty Longstaff does a great slide and tackle, but Dinya's going to collect it. He's going to get round Vasquez. No, he doesn't. The Colombian international. I always say international. Don't think he is an international. Joel Linton runs onto Matty Longstaff's ball. One-on-one with the keeper. Has to put it in. How has he missed it? It's a great save from Leno. We've got a corner. 20 minutes to play. This is our game to lose right now. We need to get a goal. Abdulrahman crosses the ball in from the corner. It's header clear. Now Nicolas Pepe can run down our right-hand side for Arsenal. He's got no real support, but he's good enough to probably take on the entire Newcastle team, and he's doing just that. Down the right-hand side, Lacazette in the area. Tosin gets the ball clear. Free kick for Torreira now to take for Arsenal. Tomori's at the back post, and Fikayo Tomori has made it 2-0 to Arsenal against the run of play. We have been massively unlucky in this match. We probably deserved more from this, and I'm annoyed. If this was a two-leg thing, I'd probably be like, we can go there and we can do them over. Because it's only going to be one leg, we've got 20 minutes to score 2 goals. Now, Joel Linton's on a 6.1. Okay, now he's on a 6.0. He's the one who's ruined it, hasn't he? He's had probably 3 clear-cut chances. We've got a corner. Abdulrahman is standing still, steps up to take it. It's towards the back post. Mickey Obafemi's there. The ball is cleared from Reece Nelson. Vasquez is going to collect it. Abdulrahman wanted that back. The highlight just ends. It is going to be a 2-0 defeat in the FA Cup semi-final. That is a kick in the teeth. That is a kick in the teeth. Tomori's first ever goal for Arsenal. It was a debut for Vasquez as well. It was a 2-0 defeat. Joel Linton must have had 6 shots and balls them all up. Joel Linton, there you go. 6 shots. So 1 missed, 4 of them saved, and 1 was blocked. The chances that he had saved were probably all clear-cut, weren't they? Can we find that out? Clear-cut chances, 2 to their 1, and their 1 would have been the penalty. Joel Linton could have won it for us. Should have won it for us. We should be talking about playing in an FA Cup final right now. Instead, we just need to worry about winning the league. I'm going to intentionally say I'm not happy with your performance out there. I'm not going to shout at him because, you know, we were playing a Premier League side, a very good Premier League side, but still, getting a 6.0, probably fluffing up 2 golden chances as well. Well, that's probably going to do it for this episode, isn't it? It's definitely going to do it for our cup run. I'm interested to see what the board think of our cup run, whether they're really pleased that we got to a semi-final. We picked up £1 million for losing the semi-final, which is good. Right, let's have a quick look at the board's confidence then. So end of current season, they wanted a 5th round minimum. We've passed. They're delighted, but we've passed. Okay, fair enough. Pleased that we might be winning the league. We're working within the wage budget. We're well in our wage budget. We can't physically spend that much money, I think. Something as well that I didn't actually mention at all. We are doing our training facilities and youth facilities. We've done data analysis stuff as well. I kind of just every now and then just go through and ask them to do something if there's anything worthwhile doing. To be honest, there's nothing here, is there? There's nothing worth doing at the moment. They've given that a C-. I mean, pleased with the performance, but disappointed. A C-. I would have said I would have been happy with that than the 1-1 draw with Rotherham. But apparently, no, the board are more annoyed that we lost to Arsenal. We're not going to end the episode just yet. What we are going to do is we're going to go forward until the end of the 18th of April, or maybe, no, end of 19th of April, because we're playing on the Wednesday. So I want to see how well we do, so we know exactly what we need to do at the start of next episode, which will, actually it won't be the start of next episode, because we're not going to do Bristol City on camera. So, we're going to go forward. We're going to see whether Fulham actually managed to leapfrog us, and if not, that would be a great way to start the next episode, being 4 points clear once again at the top of the table. Oh my word, Cardiff have done us a huge favour. An absolute massive, massive favour. They've beaten Fulham away from home, which means we now have to play our game up against Bristol City. If we win that, we will be 4 points clear at the top of the table with just 4 games? 2 games. How many games left? Hold on. 2 games left to play, which means if we beat Bristol City against Luton, we could win the league. So, in the next episode will be the Luton game. If we can beat Bristol City, we can win the league against Luton. If we lose to Bristol City, we can still win the league against Brentford in the final game of the season. It is now our league title to lose. We need to just win everything. We need to win absolutely everything until the end of the season, and we will have succeeded in our goal to win the league at our first attempt. And I cannot believe I'm actually saying this, because I'm awful at this game. I don't know whether you've noticed, I'm awful at this game, so to even get promoted is a massive achievement for me. To win the league as well is even better. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.